not classroom setup without a few bruises, right? Right. Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maylene Call from Mrs. Call's Campers. If you are new here, I am a first grade teacher and this is an exciting year because once again I get to stay in my same classroom. So we do not have to start from scratch, which is such a huge blessing. This is the current state of the room. We do have some more tables over on that end. I want to say first, because I know everyone is thinking it, my classroom is large, but it looks so much larger on camera, I promise you. Now, layout wise, almost everything is going to be very similar, but we do have a fun new toy over here. Our district now has New Line smart boards for us, which I have not played with. It's not where it's gonna live. Eventually, I am told that the board is gonna get installed here, and currently this is a wall of whiteboards. However, it's actually 3 separate whiteboards. So this one in the middle supposedly is going to come down and they're going to put the TV over here, sorry, the smart board over here, and this projector is actually going to go. I was told that would happen in the fall, so we'll see. For now, it's going to have to stay on the cart, so like for meet the teacher and everything. All of these things down here are classroom items that I purchased this summer. You can go watch that video up here if you want to see it. Or is it up here? But it's time. So I'm going to give you guys an overview of the room and we're going to get started just moving furniture and putting it in place. So we are at the door. I'm just going to give you a little pan. All right, here's the normal lens, and here is 0.5, just so you guys can see the difference. But here is the before. We're going to start moving items off of the rug and putting them where they go. We're gonna deal with this front area a little bit later. I am gonna have to move some things because that screen is gonna at least be over here. These are all of my publishing drawers that actually go right underneath you. These publishing drawers are one of my favorite things. I have them numbered and labeled, so whenever we're doing a writing piece, students can grab over here anything that they need. And it also is in the writing center, so if they wanted to do a writing piece while they're in the writing center, they can. And then these are more writing center choices. I cannot get over how nice it is to know already where things roughly are gonna go. It's so nice. If you are someone who has moved classrooms often or every year, I feel for you. Okay, those look good. This is a table I got off of Facebook Marketplace. And when I say purchased, I mean I asked them if it was available and then said, hey, I'm a teacher, would you be willing to donate it? And they said yes. These 2 really amazing guys who were happy to help out. Moral of the story is it does not hurt to ask. I'm gonna scoot these chairs way back here under the backpacks because we don't need them yet. Teacher chair that I purchased last year, heavy. Okay. Ow. Ow. It's not classroom setup without a few bruises, right? Right. We're moving my kidney table, which also functions as my teacher desk, over here to my sort of small group teaching area. We're going to take care of the rest of the tables. Maybe before I do that, I can move my screen because it's reset now, so it's safe to unplug. All right, if you are someone who has a New Line smart board in your classroom, I need you to leave a comment below and tell me how much you love it, because it's hard to love on this giant cart. I am not going to be moving and rolling this thing all around my classroom personally, but I know that a lot of you guys do say it's convenient for that. Actually, one of you guys told me your district purchased 2 for every classroom. One that you guys can use at the front and one that you guys can like roll around. This thing is so huge. And also, if you have one of these, let me know if the fingerprints drive you crazy. I mean, I imagine for the most part, it's going to be on. You probably won't see the fingerprints as much. Even still, it's just a little sad because I'm used to doing a lot of things with magnets up at the front, and it's gonna be one of those situations where you just have to retrain your brain and roll with it and not be a big old baby. Here we go. That's actually not a bad fit. Now, when it eventually, hopefully gets mounted, I will lose a little bit of whiteboard space on each side. So you can see where I have my directions here, which is, it's not much, but the screen on a stand is just truly not my favorite look. It seems out of place, especially because it's at the front of the room. Again, I would love your opinion on this. My normal easel goes right here because I use this teaching area to teach from. You'll see my easel goes here, and I usually work on this for document cameras, and it projects over here. So I don't really want my screen to be in another spot, right? This is the door, so it obviously cannot go here. Truly, I do not know what I'm gonna do. As far as the rug goes, I think it's about in the right spot. Still needs to be room for kids to come up here and work. I might need to push it back a little, but I think it's fine for now. So we're gonna move this table, which is the same as this table, but the legs are just taken off. This is a floor sitting table. Ooh, and it's really heavy. I also use this table sometimes to stand on as kind of like a little stage. Ugh. About here. Okay. No, this doesn't feel right. All right, one of these tables slides to the side. There we go. This is a lot easier to move with wheels. Okay. I think it usually goes about here with chairs. So this table is for just sitting. I do have little wobble cushions that they like to use here. This table just has normal chairs. This table is actually a kitchen room dining table that I got from Goodwill, and it came with wooden chairs that you'll see. I do have to tighten up the legs on this table, and I have to wood glue the chairs. This was originally purchased from Goodwill, and it's been in my classroom now for 5 years, so it's time. It's also been through lots of moves. It's been across the country. We're gonna move my lovely Nugget to the floor. The thing about this Nugget is during Meet the Teacher, I usually always have kids or siblings come and like run and be rough with it because obviously they have not been taught how to use it, but I think I'm gonna set it up anyway. The Nugget is something also that I did not purchase. I actually won my Nugget in a classroom giveaway on Instagram, which is really awesome. My rules with it are quite simple. They can use it. Everybody has to be able to have a space if they want one, and if they're playing, they don't get to use it. It's quite simple. The covers come off as well, so you can wash it, keep it clean year to year. I already washed them at the end of last year, but it's a fun little classroom addition. Having a pillow in the calm down corner is nice because kids just want to hold something sometimes or cry into a pillow. So definitely recommend that. So this holds books, but it can also be a bench, and they actually love sitting there. I'll go ahead and set these chairs up. Why not? That way I feel like my room is really done. Okay, that is, I think, about right for space. Also, something you don't see is we have a Chromebook cart that'll be right here. All right, now for the sink area. This is something I purchased from IKEA for breakfast in the mornings. This will be my first year using this, but this will go out in the hallway and kids will eat on these trays instead of spilling everything on the floor like always. But I would rather them spill it on the floor than in the classroom, because getting milk out of a carpet or getting it on a Chromebook or someone else's paper is just not ideal. So we now have a little breakfast bin. This is where their water bottles go. I love keeping them contained in here. Kids can drink it where the tile is. So this area, they just leave their water bottle, come take a sip, and then it goes right back under. And then if anything spills, actually my kids eventually start just taking out the water bottles and cleaning it themselves. Don't we love a self-sufficient class? I also have cleaning supplies that go down here too. I use these for art projects, for planting, all sorts of things, and they just slip down here. This is also an extra teaching bag that I have. I think I have one down here. Yeah, so this is an extra. This was the teaching bag that I used before I got my new one. So honestly, I might just take this home. I don't know if you guys saw, but I did post a video on how I DIY'd this. Next are my coffee and tea supplies. This is actually something I got last year because we did have a coffee bar, but then it was moved and it was just more convenient for me to make my own coffee in my classroom with the little pods. I'm not a huge coffee pod gal, but I do love Bears Brothers coffee, so I use their coffee pods. This has just little equals in here. And then I also make tea. So I have honey and peppermint, so I can make little medicine balls. Also important to mention, we do not use our classroom sink because it will flood. All right, we're going to clear off these back cubbies and get them ready. Is a wheel, and it sits on my Chromebook cart. These are just what their crayons get put in. These are new stools that I bought because I've had, again, the same stools in my classroom for, this will be like 5 years. So I replaced the ones at my small group table, and then there'll be a couple more spread throughout the room. And then these are my book bins. This is where students store all of their supplies. So I have 2 in each cubby. So 22 fit across here. These are privacy folders that I'm keeping. If I get 2 more kids, I will probably move those and give them this top bin. I'm currently sitting at 21 students right now, but that can always change. So I do have up to 25 book bins. I've never had more than 25 kids yet. Not last year, but the year before I did have 25 though. I wanted to show you guys, you may have noticed in my library that there is a big open wall space over there with hooks. That's because I have anchor charts that will go up there. So I save them so I can reuse them for the most part. I can't reuse all of them, but that is what is going over there. And these just get stored in an anchor chart paper cardboard sleeve, and it tucks in behind my filing cabinet. Oh, I forgot I have a couple more things to clear away that got put over here. These all I think go, okay. I think most of this stuff actually goes over by my sink. All right, all of the main things are put in their place. So I'm probably gonna put everything on the writing table over here so it's at least out of my way. Okay, I do have to do some slight rearranging over here. So let's remove everything. All right, this is my laptop charger that I keep here. Oh wait, I guess my document camera now plugs into here, right? Okay, well, we'll just put that cord over there for now. Markers. Crayon Hotel. Oh, cute. Okay. Just imagine this full of markers. I also keep paper over here and people colors and a stapler for them. This is just where they get stuff. These are gel pens. They do earn them. And then this is like blank paper that I think I'll move over here. I wonder if I have fresh markers to put in there. I don't think so. We'll put some in there just for the effect. Oh, I love. Then when a group needs it, they can just take the markers and they'll be good to go. It's fit about 3 packs of markers each. I really love that. I'm excited about that. I'll tell you what, at this point, I'm really regretting not bringing any coffee with me today. I don't know what I was thinking. I just got a brand new phone. I had to wait for it to get delivered today and signed for FedEx. And then, so it was already kind of late when I was heading here. It's 4:30 right now, actually. Not sure how long I've been setting up for, but I'm crashing. All right, I moved everything. I was over here. I have my bags that I'm taking home over there. Stools are not getting put together today. I moved all of my projects that I have to do over to this table. And the last thing I did was move a couple of items under these backpack hooks over here. Meet the teacher stuff and other random things that I need to have a plan for. I also have in here, in case you've never seen, this is the storage situation. I have prepped a few things already for the year. So these birthday buddies, those are done and ready. My headphones are in bags. They are numbered. I don't have the passkey, so I definitely cannot log into this smartboard. I am so tired, you would not even believe it. There's still a couple of random things that are just around the room. And like I said, I do want to get some signs up here, like amazing work coming soon, and the bulletin board out in the hallway. We made a lot of progress today. Everything is in its home. It's in its spot. I obviously have a lot of other little projects that I plan on doing as well, but we are looking good.